Water. Yes, I know I've done a video on it recently, but we are by far not out of the woods yet. Only just going through some news just now. Could not believe it. Check this out. This is the headline. Schools forced to close in parts of southeast England after taps run dry in heatwave. Yes, apparently we're in a heatwave right now, okay? I don't quite believe it. Personally, how I would describe a heat wave would be anything over 30 degrees, okay? And if it's a heat wave, I would say that's probably going to be a week, all right? Anything less than that, I would say it would be a mini heat wave. But nonetheless, this is what the mainstream are pushing out there. And it just goes on to say, with warm and dry weather set to continue across most of the country into the weekend, South East Water has urged people to use water sparingly. So just when we've done a video a few weeks or months ago now about the water companies putting their prices up, and it was revealed that lots of the CEOs, directors and bosses received huge financial incentives off the back of these bill rises. They are telling us to use water sparingly. Now, I did do a video not long ago, which I'm going to stick on the end screen of this video. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. And it's little tips about making sure that you've got water and don't be a victim of having no water, because already it's being reported that people have no water. Also, man, the amount of people that have contacted me saying they went round to the local Waitrose, Sainsbury's, Tesco's, and I think it was Lidl. I'm not sure about Aldi, but that's what I've been told. They are rationing bottled water in certain parts of the UK. It might not affect you where you are, but let me tell you this, there are places all over the UK that are rationing bottled water, all right? So taps have run dry in schools. Schools are closing. Yes, this is a reality, okay? Make sure that you've got water. That video at the end of the screen, it's basically a little thing which I done to improve our chances should all of the water dry up. Taps have run dry in a place called Rutherford Primary School in a place called Crowborough, okay? So we're looking at East Sussex. Yeah, look at this. 1:15 on Monday afternoon, the school has remained closed ever since. So I'm not sure about the term times, but I would say that parents have to take time off work to look after their kids because the schools close because they can't provide any water, which is a massive health and safety violation on part of the educational services here in the UK. All right, so a very serious thing. Head teacher Kate Bishop said, only a little water was dribbling through the taps on Wednesday when the temperatures in town were forecast to reach 27 degrees centigrade or Celsius. Well, we cannot ensure the correct sanitation to keep the children safe. And yeah, it just goes on. And there's other schools as well. South East Water, which supplies drinking water to 2.2 million people in the region, said the demand for water in the heat has outstripped supply. Wow. Let that sink in. The demand has outstripped supply for 2.2 million people. Yes, that's the title of this video. 2.2 million people are struggling with water right now. And I could just go on. But let me tell you this. Recently, I went out with my son to give my partner a rest because she's not been well. And we went to look at the reservoirs in Elan. Elan Valley is a beautiful part of Wales which supplies all of Birmingham. Birmingham is the second largest city in the entire United Kingdom. All of that water comes from Wales via the Elan Valley network of reservoirs. We went there, and as you can see on the screen now, shocking. This time of year, there's no way that them reservoirs should be this low, okay? We have had an unseasonably long dry spell this year already. Personally, we've had probably, I don't know, 5 millimeters of rain in the last 2 months, which happened a few days ago, and it didn't touch the surface. There was no flash floods, luckily. We did have rumbles of thunder and a little bit of lightning, but nothing serious. So we got away with what the predictions were, which could have affected lots of people. That's just where I'm in Wales. I do believe that West Midlands, etc., they had a bit of a downpour, but nonetheless, the reservoirs, the rivers, the streams, the springs are pretty much drying up right now. So if you haven't got any water stored, okay, make sure you make that a priority, okay? Because I can't tell you how reliable your local government via the councils are going to be supplying clean, safe drinking water to residents here in the United Kingdom. Bottled water is already being rationed. Don't go there with no water in the house and they say you're only allowed 1 pack of 6 bottled water and that's it. That's got to do your entire family. You have to wash, you have to cook, you have to clean, and you have to drink. Them 6 1.5 litre bottles won't go far, especially if you've got a family of 4, 5 or 6. It'd be a nightmare, okay? Please make sure that you watch the video at the end of this video, which will be on the screen. Click onto that and watch it and let me know in the comments what you think about that. There are so many ways which you can get water and clean it. It doesn't matter if the water's dirty. If you're interested, there's an awesome bit of kit which I've done a review on just recently. I'll try to stick that on the end of this video too. And indeed, I'll put the links underneath. And basically, this jerry can will filter 20,000 litres of filthy water, which works out at 2p a litre of amazing, clean, safe drinking water. It's cheaper than any bottled water you can buy anywhere, and no one's going to have loads of room to store all of that water. But lots of people are waking up to the idea that having one of these jerry cans, you can literally have water butts filled up around your property, etc. I wouldn't drink it personally, I would filter it. They would fill up the jerry can with this, they'd pressurize it, it comes out like a tap at the end, and guess what? 2p a litre, 20,000 litres, they guarantee them for 10 years. Lots of people are saying, oh, they're really expensive, I can't afford it, but for peace of mind, 2p a litre, anywhere in the world you can take it with you and you can always make dirty water safe to drink. It's a massive investment, but my God, 2p a litre, awesome. And like I said in that video, van lifers are screaming out for these. And I know loads of van lifers, and not all of them, but most of them have this jerry can. And you should see the reviews in it and what they say. They are so grateful that they have it because it's very simple. Some people even put them on narrow boats and in their houses. No one likes the taste of tap water. It's disgusting. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, the only way that you're going to know is if you stop drinking tap water, go on to bottled water, if you can find it, drink it for 1 week, then go back to tap water and tell me what you think. If you want to go further, get a water distilling machine. Get your tap water in there, fill it up, put it through the process, and it will remove all of the stuff which is in tap water. And you look at the residue left behind in that water distillation machine. It will shock you. Guaranteed it will shock you. And from seeing that, I'm pretty much you're going to do something to at least filter your tap water or go on to bottled water or whatever it is. But these are options. These need to be seriously considered right now as we are on the start of this heat wave, and it could go on for weeks or months. Look at 1976. Yeah, months and months of weather like this. Water was a serious issue, especially if you're in a densely urban populated area. Moreover, in southern England. So people live down there, the weather's warmer, water is going to be a serious issue. Like I said, 2.2 million people are in that situation right now, and it is only going to get worse as this weather continues. Please share this video. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up, it really helps. Subscribe if you want to hear more about this and anything else related to the amazing world of prepping and preparedness. Don't forget, hit that notification bell, it really helps. If you are keen on learning more, getting updates every week, etc., please consider signing up to the mailing list. All of the information that you're going to need to know, which I've talked about, is below this video. Click on more, it will drop down and you can go through whatever you want to look at. It really helps. You guys take care. Thanks for watching. Stay funky.